I suppose you intend to carry off every item of value. These ruins. Open for trap. Old ruins like this are usually filled with. Traps, will you? There's a lot of history in a place like that. I bet these walls could tell some amazing stories. bandits are desperate men. They have nothing to lose, and they fight like it. Like the looks of this. Divine smile on you, friend. I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick. You lead, I'll follow. If these ruins frighten you, take comfort in the knowledge that I am here.
I knew it.
You picked a bad time.
You cut these bindings this minute. You hear me? You cut these bindings right now.
Well, it's about damn time. Capturing a woman from her home, keeping her bound like an animal. Ridiculous.
Please. Please release me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll never speak of this to anyone. I promise.
Come now, my friend. Haven't we...
Ah, you see? That wasn't so hard now,
I don't know
was
who
it?
you are or what's
Let's
going
the
on
two of
here,
us just
but you
forget
ought
we
to
ever
be
met.
ashamed of yourself.
You have no knowledge of who you speak to.
Citizen? You did what? By the gods, you're serious. You'd better report this to Commander Mero right away.
Want them in your belly?
He's at the Penitence Hotel
Cut the
off the
gate.
South
I
Coast,
hate it.
up in Dragon Bridge.
Everyone feels sorry for me, so they don't treat me too bad. Both my parents run the Legion. Kayla said she'd feed me if I guess it could be worse, but... Both my parents... Kayla said she'd... I guess it could be worse, but... I'm sick of sleeping outside of...
All right then.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding this year. So many details to
The warehouse is... This is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been... Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Wind. How should I know? I don't work for them. There's nothing for you in the warehouse.
I've been looking for you.
Why don't you take...
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hand. Ah, there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
There's nothing for you in the warehouse. So why don't you take a walk?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Tito.
You're not supposed to be in here.
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 The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone who saw it.
Work hard for the future? Indeed, that's what I'm here for. What are you offering? Good enough for me. It's the one with the saddle. If you're heading
You
up
could
to
always
Semoga,
use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
it's a good...
Some come to buy.
I welcome you.
Take a look. Khajiit shows no mercy to thieves. Take a look.
the road lead you to warm sands.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean when...
They can't turn Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now.
On with it!
All heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim.
That's my brother up there. Sorry. I need to pay attention so I can remember this.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Watch this. Ah, steel plate. Now that's a solid choice of armor.
Hmm? Yes?
Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight. New in town, right?
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
I think I expected more.
Welcome to the center of the world. Oh, if you're looking for truth and if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little
Jarl
fop.
Ellis. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her. Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, I have... From that point, you beat me. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
I have no business with you.
I was done talking anyway.
Feel free to make requests. Generally, if you want rumors, oh, no. But, oh, no. But only in that I'm a graduate. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever.
Welcome to the Winking
I would
Skeever,
highly
friend.
recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested.
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy. They were smaller back then.
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus.
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I've heard Jari Ra is hanging around the Wells district, looking for new... Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should... Otherwise, you can try the Jarl's Wizard. I wouldn't, though. Remember the Winking Skeever next time your foot's
I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I...
take my advice. Too many drinking games, He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak
I wish
to my
only
daughter.
to graduate. And why would the person who writes it? I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wonderful.
You know, the working. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever,
You're
but
passing
it's the
through
family
Solitude?
business, so
Maybe
it'll
you're
be
looking to
mine
make
when he
some
kicks
easy
off.
gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around at someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were... What an interesting idea. I think if someone were... Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks after... Turn me a tragic and very, very... Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash. Don't worry about them.
Look a little sick.
We'll make sure they complete the task. Maybe they'll even pay
If it's
us.
arms or armor you need, see Behrund in Castle Down.
Daughter keeps me
Not even
fed.
blacksmith that one.
My working days done.
Arche bless. I believe I was put. This. My books tell the story. You mean Rogver? You mean Rogver? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogver to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude.
Stop! Leave! Come quietly. By order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart.
No lollygagging. Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem. Watch the skies, traveler.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Baron in Castle Dower.
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legadricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. Good.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
Keep your guard up. It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf
All right,
refuses
then.
his right to garrison
We'll get
troops
together
in the
later.
city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Lead the way.
If he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir. You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Oh, not so confident now, are we? Yes, this is a test. I don't think you're regular militia material. I want to see what you're capable of. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen.
There's not much up there, but if we can regain Winterhold, our proximity to... Windhelm should keep Ulfric wary and wasting troops garrisoned at home.
pretty sick. Biren said you got here just before... No. Between you and me, Baron's my husband. Take a look. Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the... I think I would. Oh, you think Stormcloaks and Legion... It's almost the men... But I'm not you could... My loyalty lies with solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Wanderer like you must have plenty of...
Seems there's always more to be done.
Welcome to... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Traitors, civil wars, dragons. Huh. Those troubles don't cross my doorway. So sit, relax. Need anything, you just say the word. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
This drink's on me.
Being friends with the bartender's son has its advantages, huh?
If you need a good... Welcome to the winking... Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. For the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious. Ah, aye. And and far to the west, there are wonders in this place I know, where the dragon... We've heard rumors of death, and then we should soon be selling arrows. Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Viata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn.
Fresh fish! Fresh fish!
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
You
help people, right? Please. My master... Now he refuses to even see... Last I saw... No. Oh, and you'll need the hippo. Oh, you just don't understand. Without him, I am not free. Without him, I am doomed. All of his empire shall fall into chaos. Please, take pity on an... Madman.
So exciting when new folk come to town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures. Are you my gallant? Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back.
Please, take pity on an old madman. Without his God. Oh, but he is a great... But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
Someday a gallant hero will ride up and take me away. Someday.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eriker's world.
To wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the great... I've got a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use a lot more healers. I'm warning you.
You lost?
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. All right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
When I was a young rat, debts are debts. Either he pays them, or his kind do. Fine. You sound like a priest of Mara, but I get your point. Tell him to forget about the gold. Keep your sword arm strong. Yes? Need something?
Please, don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you,
Please,
unnatural
don't
magics
interrupt
are
the
coming
court.
from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Halfingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my...
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course.
All right, then. We'll get together later.
To Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Do you have business with the court? Here, this is for you. You mean the I don't think it's worth our time. The cave. That was over 5. But we must. Should they accept her rule? That remains to be seen. But we must. Should they accept her rule? We will have peace.
If I needed nothing. Oh, don't give me that look. We have something of a vampire problem. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Toryg on the throne. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. Because Ulfric, someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became... No, even after... But Ulfric, I don't think... If Ulfric had asked Toryg direct... Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that's Sky... Because the food... Because even... And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission.
If you have
Gryling's obsession with...
hunters.
Oh,
More
most
clever
certainly.
than you, definitely.
If you're inquiring whether the Thanes have every I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain
Thane
that
Gryling,
information
at your service.
before talking
Please,
to someone.
my duty is to keep the Jarl safe.
If you have business,
not play nurse.
because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. And so he came before my husband and he shouted with that terrible voice. When Ulfric unleashed, that is all I will say. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Toryg was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. Only then will I take my right... They worry that the real trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius'
Keep your
leadership.
weapon out of your hands,
For
and
what
we'll
other
get
choice
along
do we
just
have?
fine.
Be well. Pray for solitude and my husband.
Lead the way.
Wait. I know you. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Nah. Well, your bounty is low. All right, get out of my sight. But you're known to me now, remember that. What is it?
Hello, I'm Gisli. You can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. You should be... When possible, we ask Alice to convince her I want... Yes. I need you to retrieve the... Not much, to be honest. Their return would... Not much. If you want... 1,000 years from... I think Giraud here would give you the best as you may be aware, Elisif... I tried... I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof. I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard. I'll look over this later. Why don't you take this for your trouble? Well, you've come to the right place. He's sending you up. The verse was Svaknir's contribution, and a very ancient one. The verse at least, if I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's... He's sending you up. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the poem, and a very... The verse at least, that's what... If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in dead men... Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself. Be careful.
I have faith
you might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Youngest bard at the Bard's College, at your service.
Are you here to talk about my brother? And like Rogvir, I think I need to stop talking now. I'm not looking for conversation. Rogvir, he opened, but it was. So now he's dead. Then like Rog, I think all did. I think I need to be done talking for the moment. If you want to talk about, then you didn't know Rogvir. He did the honor. My brother was the best man in solitude.
I'm too old. You've done a fine thing for me. You know, I used to be quite a warrior in my day. Let me show you a thing or two. Divines bless you.
Just arrive in the city? Food? If money's all you hold dear, Captain Aldous can't prove it. Ha! No man buying one of our blades. Ha! I like you. your sword feast. Wait, I know you.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear radiant raiment.
Wait, I know you.
Move it!
There's no mistake. You're a wanted man. You know what? You're not worth the hassle. Go. Be some other guard's problem.
Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm.
How
Plenty of
about
fresh
I trade
fish
you a
for you.
song for some fruit? You don't
Sorry.
need
I've tried to explain that Rodvir did something down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire company workers and those red
You wouldn't have a few
dumps.
minutes to run down. Oh, very brisk. Oh, very brisk. See for yourself. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be launching.
Dean Angus says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Come in, come in. I was just about to take a break.
treats me like an equal. Better than most in town.
This is a surprise.
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Never should have come here.
What was that? Time to end this little game.
Hey, oh my, old Majaka is a visitor.